Welcome to Business Class, a podcast for people wanting to upgrade their thinking, upgrade their learning, and upgrade their life. I'm your host, Eugenia Panderhos, founder of Business Class Collective, best-selling author, and life coach. If you're an entrepreneur, a startup, or someone who dreams of reaching their full potential, then you're in the right place. You'll feel empowered and inspired to design the life you've always wanted. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the show. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. We're back to Monday, which is the start of another week, and I'm just popping on here with a short episode. I wanted to talk about the joy of working from wherever you are. I consider myself one of the lucky few, lucky in many ways, but more so in how I get to spend my time working. Flexibility is something I truly value as I can bring my best self and energy levels to the task at hand. For over 18 years, while I was employed with Adam Fletcher, I had been working from home, long before it became fashionable, desirable, or even necessary as we saw during the pandemic. I love working from home. I love the flexibility it provides. I get to choose how I start my day. I've worked from charming cafes in beautiful cities. I've worked in my garden, at a favourite restaurant while enjoying lunch, in hotel lobbies overlooking beautiful streets, and from chic hotels and sometimes sipping champagne. Work has been a source of joy for me, and I'm here to share some tips. So working from wherever has been successful for me because I have what I call a tight, loose structure to my daily life. And what does that mean, you ask? Well, I have a routine and a schedule that I like to have in any given day, but I also appreciate the ability to break that routine when needed. It means I'm working efficiently, effectively, mindfully, and in the zone. Importantly, I maintain social contact. I catch up with friends, take a walk, stretch, cook, and put the washing on to keep myself moving and energized. Wait, there's more to this story. As I mentioned, I get to work from cafes, airports, planes and trains, from hotel rooms, beautiful cities, and some mornings you can find me working at my local cafe while sipping on a perfectly prepared almond latte. But what's not to love about this scenario? It's enabled me to take business calls, email my graphic designer, attend to internet banking, and connect to my phone to hotspot it, and it suits me down to a T. It's not for everyone, and I know this because discipline is part of what makes it a success. Working independently and from wherever I am in the world is an absolute pleasure. Flexibility has allowed me to find balance and harmony as I switch from my role as a parent to that of a career woman and entrepreneur. When my children were younger, school holidays were fun because of the flexibility. Many times I'll be up early to meet my work commitments and ensure that I was free to spend the rest of the day with my children. Importantly, working from wherever means I get to live the life of my dreams, free from the shackles of a 9-to-5 routine or the lure of a corner office. It allows me to bring my passion and purpose into my work and take a break if I need it. I work differently and I love it. There are times I'm working from my beach house while I'm on holidays, and that's wonderful too. So how do I go about this, you ask? It's all about being organised, and here are some of my tips. Use the calendar on your computer or smartphone for appointments and book in scheduled time for exercise and social events. Have a diary to write daily thoughts and inspirations into. Source software to create lists of work priorities and projects if that suits you best, or if you work differently, write your tasks in a list. Keep an eye on the weather to schedule a walk or to work outdoors and soak up some vitamin D. Maintain IT security by connecting your laptop to your smartphone using a personal hotspot, and that means you can avoid being at risk by using open wireless connections. Choose nutritious foods that will keep you healthy, energized and alert, and stay hydrated. Your brain will thank you for that, and celebrate your life. Be your own champion. So what else do? I claim my space. Working from home It's an ideal time to have a dedicated space that you can claim as your own. That doesn't mean you can't move around your home and work from the sitting room or the kitchen table or outside in your garden or on your balcony. It does, however, mean that you have somewhere to work from that is professional and allows you to focus and manage your time. There are times that you need the peace and quiet, and other times you may seek more freedom. Importantly, it's nice to have that dedicated spot so that you can pack up your day, keep things private, close down your computer, and shut the door behind you. It's a good psychological disconnect. Check in with your team. Focusing on priorities and incorporating a time for checking in with your team is also highly recommended. When you work with people, you need to check in on them. Communication and engagement, even from afar, creates a stronger and more focused team. It ensures that alignment and morale are kept high. It can be easy to slip into a routine that doesn't require showing up, but as a committed employee, manager, leader, or business owner, it's crucial to communicate effectively and to also create some space for non-work catch-ups to check in on your team and how their life is panning out. Hydration. Keeping hydrated is key to being highly functional. Our brain is around 80% water. Slight dehydration can cause headaches, fatigue, and lack of mental clarity. Keep a bottle of water on your desk and sip up often as you can throughout the day, and remember that water intake also includes teas, juices, soups, and other foods. Music for motivation. Listen to music specifically for work, study, and concentration to get you into the zone. I love to listen to New York jazz. It's one of my little secret pleasures. I love to listen to classical music specifically for focusing, and sometimes quite lively R&B music. Create a break and put on your favourite tunes for a dance off in your kitchen. Shake it up, dust yourself off, loosen your joints, invigorate your mind, and reap the physical, emotional, and mental benefits of movement. Create your haven. Have fun setting up your home office for efficiency, but also style your space to make it pleasing and personal. Create an aesthetic that's uplifting and inspiring. It need not be expensive, but more importantly, keep it personal. Make it your little haven for becoming the CEO of your life. Go green. You may want to add some greenery by way of potted plants. There are some delightful plants that not only bring life indoors, but also have the added bonus of removing toxins and cleaning the air. NASA Clean Air Study has created a list of the best air purifying plants for homes, how to care for them and where to place them. And some of these plants include the rubber tree, areca plum, the mother-in-law plant, spider plants. By curating a variety of plants, you can benefit from this synergy of plants working together to fight off different types of toxins. So, what does my day look like? Well, I like to stretch in the morning, shower and dress up. I make my bed, drink about 3 glasses of water from rising through to around 9:30. Around 8 a.m, I head to my favourite cafe, meet up with my friends, and I skim the newspaper, read articles online, and finish the crossword puzzle. I park a little further away on some days, so to include incidental exercise and morning sunlight. I then make my notes on my phone for what my needs are and what requires immediate attention. I socialise with the regular patrons, and then I collect the mail. It's a simple routine, but it's one that works for me, and this is why. Because I accomplish something by making my bed. I'm prepared for the day because I'm showered and dressed. I'm hydrated, 3 glasses of water before 9:30 a.m. I exercise, I park my car further away. I get some sunshine on that walk. I gear up my strategic coffee, socialise with my cafe friends, and I train my brain with a crossword. And then in the afternoon or evening, depending on the season, I'll take another walk. And this is how I make my working day feel fulfilled and enjoyed. So the power of your presence. We can underestimate and overlook the way in which we show up in life. Our mood can easily impact others. We are, after all, energy, and energy is a contagion. So when I'm at a cafe, I ask how my barista is, and I make time to let them know that they are indeed valued, seen, and appreciated. It doesn't take much, but it can make all the difference to their day. Remember that your smile is your logo. People can hear you smiling over the phone. Your personality is your business card. That means you're professional and personable. And how you leave others feeling is your trademark. People will never forget how you make them feel. Never underestimate the power of your presence, whether it's at your workplace, working from home, a cafe, hotel lounge, at the airport, or in any other of your daily interactions. Bring the best version of yourself to all situations. Be the change you wish to see in the world, and always be kind. And prioritize the protection of your personal brand. Be remembered for all the right reasons. So once again, this is a bite-sized episode, one that has lots of information for you to think about and perhaps adopt into your own life. And I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time. I'll also like to take a moment to ask, if you enjoy my podcast, I'd love for you to give it a review and a 5-star rating. Please tell your friends to tune in if you enjoy what I bring to you. It makes all the difference. For someone who's working to bring inspiration and information and honesty to the audience that I have and to my community, I truly value the feedback, and I've had beautiful feedback, but it'll be great to put it onto the podcast site so that other people can find it. Thanks, guys. See ya. You've been listening to Business Class, presented by Eugenia Panterhos, founder of Business Class Collective. If you haven't yet, go to Apple Podcast, subscribe, rate and review this podcast. Share the love and let your family and friends know too. You can follow Business Class Collective on Instagram and Facebook. Join me next time.